had a conversation recently that stayed with me longer than I expected. It's nothing profound, nothing dramatic, but it's been following me ever since I had this conversation. I think it's because it touched something very human in me. I live with a flatmate. He's 60 years old. He's a mute and he's also deaf. Sometimes we have little conversations in the kitchen just using gestures, or he take out his small notebook and he starts writing and show me what he's writing, and this is how we communicate for small things. Normally, like, he goes to work and come back home, have his dinner and just sit on the couch and watch TV until late, and then he goes to sleep, and the next day go to work and just repeat. This is how he lives normally. We don't talk much. Part of it is because he is not able to speak, so that creates a block for him. But one evening we had a conversation. Again, started with gestures and writing on his notepad. We started talking about work and where he lived in Australia before, and how he moved around to different places and past relationships and etc. We just ended up talking about life in general, nothing intentional. At some point he mentioned his age. He's 60 years old and that he's counting down days for his retirement. When he was speaking this, his face just lit up so much. His eyes were like so bubbly, and yeah, he was talking about how he wants to buy a camper van and travel around Australia and see his friends and just live in the camper van, go different places. And this whole time he was so happy. Like, normally when I see him, he looks so dull and tired and just watching the TV. When he was speaking, I didn't see the normal typical Paul. He was just sitting there on the couch and looking tired or angry, close-faced. I guess seeing him speak with so much passion about his dream made me realize and made me think something much deeper. I felt like I saw that inner child still living inside with so much hope for the future, to live his dreams and to live what he wants to really do and what he wants to be, even though he's 60 years old. Made me wonder, how many of us carry this inner child, inner dreams, and being hopeful that one day we will live this, but at the same time keeping it at a very distant moment, just because we're too afraid to chase that dream now, or we've been told by the society, first you need to work, you have to have this, you have to get a house or whatever. You have to follow this path that's created by the society before you live your life. And then once you're retired, you can have and enjoy your life. Why are we living so many decades, so many years just for that retirement? Why don't we live now? I mean, this man, he doesn't speak much. Well, he's deaf, he's a mute, but when he was telling the story, his eyes and the body spoke so loud. They spoke of hope, they spoke of longing and patience, a life that still wants to be lived. After he finished speaking, the room went so quiet. Not in a bad way, it was just I felt so much positivity and hope for life. But it also got me thinking, like I said before, how many of us are actually waiting to live life? In that moment, something felt very alive, not urgent, not loud, but something very present. So I've been trying to sit with this feeling. Why are we just waiting to live life? We should live in this moment now and do the things we love. I made a short meditation. If you feel like staying in this quiet a little bit longer, and I will link it here. Yeah, take a moment and listen to the meditation, or just follow along.